This is day 8. I'm going to do an introductory video in hopes that we can get some more registers on Control Line Craftsman. I'll post this up on Stun Hanger. I've been reading the magazine article from '71, and a lot of things that Tom states in the magazine I've stated in the past, so I'm just kind of, reliving some of the things that Tom did. But I read here, and I hadn't seen this since '71, it says, do not sand on leading edge sheeting, except with 400, because it will create dips in the sheeting. And I told you that on one of my other videos about do not sand the sheeting. Very important. Get you that starved horse look. While comparing the pictures to the plans, and me being there, and actually I was around when this model was new, I know that Tom used a 3/4 inch shaft extension, and you can see that here in the magazine article how long the nose is from the cowl brake. And let's see, right here. And on the plans, and I'm sure that it's no fault of anybody's, on the plans they show it real close, like a modern day stunt ship. And Tom also mentioned that the airplane was 43 inches long. This one's 40 inches long. Well, we're going to bring it back to what I remember the numbers were and how it was built. If you ever saw this airplane fly, or could have been just Tom, because Tom was an excellent pilot. This airplane was a real performer. So what I'm going to do is I have my prop extension. I'm going to leave the motor setting exactly where it shows on the plans, but we're going to have the 3/4 extension on it. And that'll lengthen the airplane up, except for the tail, which I've already cut the rudder out. And it's exactly to shape. And I have the stabilizer elevator. This weighs 1.6 ounces. The flaps are not sanded yet, but they're 17 grams each, so they'll be down to a ½ an ounce each. And the wing's complete. So on day 8, we're going into building the fuselage, and I should have that completed today. I'm going to be doing a video, and I'll probably make it a dedicated video on making a mold buck for this top piece. And it says here 1/8 inch sheet molded top block. Well, I don't have a buck for that made up, so I'm going to make the buck up, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And then we'll mold those top pieces, and the bottom is a ½ inch sheet hollowed, so I have that up there, so that's not a problem. But the next thing we're going to do, as far as updating construction, is that this is calling for 1/16 inch plywood in the nose. Well, I'm going to use the late model, the current way of doing things with the balsa doublers with carbon fiber sandwiched in between the two. I'm also going to change the shape of the cowl, because I don't like, well, I'm not sure. I want to keep this as close to original as possible, but I don't think Tom was thinking when he put that angled cowl down all the way like that. I'd rather do it like I did my Monado, where it angles down and then comes back straight. Gives you a little more area for tank room and a little bit better mounting. But we could do it the old way, I suppose. Anyway, these are the type of things you're going to see in Control Line Craftsman. How to build a classic model, keeping it classic while updating some of the construction. I don't think that much matters, but the wing came out real nice. The elevator stabilizer come out real nice. The fits are going to be real good. I want to talk about the ends. We're going to laminate 64 plywood on both those ends so they have a real nice clean joint there. So if you have any suggestions for Control Line Craftsman, or any articles you'd like to write, we're going to be doing a finishing complete on this, and when I say complete, I'll probably show each coat, how I do each coat. So I know some people have a problem with finishing, and I can finish them very quickly, and they're very, very attractive. So I'll show you how I do that, so you don't have to spend months finishing a model. So that's basically all I got for the intro here. I'm going to cut this, I'm going to get to work, and I'm going to lay out the fuselage for Control Line Craftsman. And I suggest that you watch it if you want to learn how to build a better model. You know, it's as cheap as a magazine subscription, but you get to watch videos, you get to see articles, and with John Miller coming on board, you're going to be able to download some plans. And Paul Taylor's going to write an article for us, and Fred Cornwett with the scale. So there's a lot of exciting things to come. This is just getting off the ground, but I suggest you get in while it's early and support Control Line Craftsman. And we'll see you there. So till then, tight lines.